In the heart of Igualand, long before the rivers learned to remember their own paths, there was a palace so old that even time itself bowed when crossing its gates. This was the home of Eze Nduka, a king loved by his people, yet haunted by a fear he could not name.
I have ruled for many seasons, but if I die without a son, what becomes of the crown?
Mud walls, carved pillars, sacred symbols glowing faintly in torchlight. The palace whispered secrets only the ancestors could understand. On the night the moon bled red, the air thickened. Shadows deepened, and the walls themselves seemed to lean closer, listening.
If she denies me, everything will crumble. My legacy, my people, my name.
From the forest beyond the palace, a figure appeared. The Dibia of time, older than any memory. Her eyes glowing with the weight of eternity. She did not step fully inside the palace. Her feet touched only the earth outside. You may borrow tomorrow, she said softly, but every gift demands balance. Every light casts shadow, and when the time comes, you will pay more than you imagine. At dawn, the king awoke renewed, his strength restored, his mind sharper than ever. The palace sang with joy. His queen conceived, the people rejoiced. But in the quiet corners, time had already begun to twist. On the day the prince was born,
Time is up.
the Dibia
Your
returned.
debt is due.
The debt is due, she whispered. The king's chest tightened as the years he had borrowed returned all at once. His hair turned white. His hands trembled, yet he spoke to his elders calmly.
I wanted time, but time does not bend for kings.
A kingdom is not a possession. It is a trust. It is carried, nurtured, and passed on. Not borrowed, not stolen, not delayed. The young prince, innocent but wise, learned the lesson of his father before he even took the crown. The palace was silent, but the walls remembered. And in the quiet of the morning, the empty throne shimmered softly in the light, a reminder that time waits for no one. And tomorrow is never truly ours to keep. For when a king borrows tomorrow, time always comes to collect. The day Prince Chibuzo took the throne, the drums were careful, not joyful, careful. The crown fit him perfectly, as though it had been waiting, as though it remembered him before he was born. The elders said he ruled gently.
He rules like one who has already lived this life, or one who is still paying for another.
He listened more than he spoke, and when he stared into space, it felt as though he was listening to something else. As a boy, Chibuzo had dreams that did not behave like dreams. He dreamed of councils he never attended, of wars that never happened, of a father growing old in a single breath. He knew the taste of decisions he had never made, and sometimes he woke up tired. Seasons passed. The kingdom prospered. But the people began to notice something unsettling. The king did not change. His friends aged. His wives aged. His generals slowed. Chibuzo remained untouched, his face steady, his eyes growing older without his body following. The people whispered in markets. The elders stopped meeting his gaze. On a night without moon or stars, the palace gates opened by themselves. She returned. The Dibia of time looked unchanged, because time does not visit itself.
What do you want from me?
Your father borrowed tomorrow. He paid with his years. But debts of time are clever.
The truth fell into place like broken pottery reassembled. The years as Inuka borrowed did not disappear. They were stored, not in the air, not in the earth, in blood. There was a way to end it, the Dibia told him. He could pass the debt again to his own unborn child. The kingdom would flourish. The line would continue. Or he could refuse, but with a price.
If you choose truth over legacy, your reign will collapse in a single season. Your name will be cursed.
Jabuzo called the elders. He stepped down while still strong, while still untouched. He broke the crown. The people wailed. The elders protested. History resisted him.
My father tried to outrun time. I will not teach my son to run.
The kingdom fractured, then slowly healed. Chibuzo aged rapidly, not violently, naturally. Years later, children played near the ruins of the old palace. One child paused. He looked at the broken crown buried in the earth and smiled, as though remembering something he should not know. For time does not forget. It only waits to see who will borrow again.